All right, 99.9 Punk World Radio FM. We are live in full effect on the radio station dial, and of course, Facebook and YouTube as well. And we got a phenomenal band. We got the Haptics right here, live on the radio station airwaves. How are you individuals doing this evening?
Hey, good. How you doing? Happy to be here.
Oh, best like. I honestly, it's an honor to speak with both of you. I know all the band isn't here, but it's still an amazing honor to be able to speak with you individuals this evening. I've definitely been vibing to your music. Our listeners on the radio station have definitely been enjoying what they have heard. So I'm super stoked just to hear what comes next from you guys.
Well, thank you. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, we love making music, and having people listen to it is even better.
Yeah.
But I know you're very busy individuals, so of course I'm not going to take you away from your Sunday night too long. But I got to take you back to the beginning of this amazing band and ask, like, how did you individuals actually first meet and come together as one to form this amazing band?
So actually, I had just moved to Vancouver from Berlin, and I was looking for a new music project. And I was just looking on Craigslist and found some different groups and listened to their demos. And I really vibed with what Cam was doing with a couple other guys from Vancouver. It was definitely up my alley. And then we met up and we just got along right away.
Yeah, we had great chemistry off the hop. First time was a bit nervous meeting in the studio, only corresponding by emails, but yeah, Jin walked in and blew us away. It was amazing. Yeah. Good chemistry from that.
And you know me asking, oh, my apologies on that. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's all. I just want to say, yeah, we had great chemistry from the get-go, and it just felt so natural, right, from the first meeting.
And when you said you're originally from Berlin, if you don't mind me asking, like, how was the transition from Berlin to Canada? Because I do know two entirely different countries with entirely different laws and everything. So how was your transition coming from Berlin actually into Canada?
So actually, I'm from Montreal originally, and I've lived all over, but I've lived in San Francisco, Seattle, New York, Berlin, Seoul, and but wanted to spend time with my family in Canada. So I was in Berlin for a few years, and I was in a music project there, and obviously was a big part of my life. And then yeah, I ended up in Vancouver, and it's very different than Berlin. Definitely less techno, definitely less people wearing black, but just as gray, I can say. And definitely different things to love about each city.
And also on October 26th of 2022, the Haptics actually dropped the amazing 10-track album titled Second Best. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this amazing release, and of course, are there actually any hard copies available to be purchased today?
Yeah, let me say from the get-go, yeah, we don't have any hard copies yet of that. We're on all the streaming services. That's something that we plan to do in the next year, is get some hard copies out there. We'd love to put out some vinyl. Yeah, we had a bunch of songs. We wrote a bunch of songs very quickly. They came together fairly easily. And we recorded at a studio here in Vancouver called Monarch. And we're able to get it done real quick. The 10 songs we're really proud of. And that album came pretty easy.
Yeah, it was. I think the hard part was really kind of refining it and getting the order right. And then, of course, the recording part. But I think that's one of my favorite parts of being a band is recording in the studio, because it's just so, it's like an adult summer camp or something. You're just kind of stuck together with these individuals and you're creating stuff.
And speaking of the Monarch as well, I've actually heard some amazing things from other fellow bands and artists that had the opportunity to just actually record there. And I've heard that it's a phenomenal studio, and a lot of the personnel that work there is actually super nice to help you as well.
Yeah, actually, we had a great time there. We actually, one of the guys who was helping us record, we ended up playing a show with. So I think it's a nice little community of people we've got here in Vancouver, and definitely recommend them. We had a really fantastic experience there, and super chill and easy to get along with.
Yeah, we went back there for the more recent EP as well. We were really happy with the way the first album came out, so we were happy to go back to Monarch and do a second project there.
And also, you are actually currently signed to Sodia Records. I was wondering, how did you guys actually get connected with that amazing label? And of course, what is it like just working alongside them? Because they have such an amazing roster.
Yeah, they've been really supportive. We've really appreciated the help that Sam's given us and the guidance he's helped us with. We were just looking around, looking to expand our reach a little bit, and reached out to them. We found them online and wanted to get a bit more exposure, especially out east. And yeah, Sam's been great from the get-go. They've been a lot of help.
Yeah, it's been nice to have that, professional eye on
Yeah.
and experience, because I think when we started playing music, it was just kind of, let's see where this can go. And then we were like, maybe we can push a little further. And that was kind of a step in that direction.
And that's actually how I actually discovered you guys. Actually, was through just through that record label. They actually added our email to their mailing list, and so we get all that stuff actually sent to us. And when I heard your guys' music, I was like, oh, I have to interview these people. These individuals are killer.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you. That means a lot to us, definitely.
Yeah.
But also as well, September 29th of 2023, you guys actually released a single titled The Most. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this most recently released single, and of course, where can we actually buy or stream ourselves a copy of it today?
Oh, so Mouse just came out recently, and it's actually a single off of our upcoming EP, Zero Gravity. So we've released 2 singles on that EP, Zeros and Mouse, and they're on all the streaming services.
Yeah.
Or you can catch us live and hear that. And we're really excited to drop the last track with the full EP as well.
Yeah. So the EP officially will come out November 10th with the final single off that called Bodies. And right now the first 2 singles are available on all streaming. And we're excited for the last song to come out as well. It's got a good groove to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different than our other stuff. So I'm hoping people will like it.
And I also heard as well that this new EP is actually produced by Ben Kaplan. I was wondering, what was it like just working alongside Ben in the studio for this release? Because he is another phenomenal producer that's worked on so many other amazing projects.
He is, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we just kind of cold called him, reached out of nowhere, and he was happy to come in and help us out. He was great in the studio. He absolutely gave us what we wanted, the kind of fullness of sound and the overdubbing that got us the kind of final product we were looking for. We were really stoked with Ben. We'd love to work with him again in the future. Yeah, that EP came out so good.
Yeah, I think we're really happy with these 3 songs, and definitely representative of the direction we're going in. And yeah, I hope everyone else loves them as much as we do.
And also, October 25th, in just a few days, you will be performing at 2321 Main Street, the Fox Caribbean. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this up-and-coming gig, and of course, where can we actually snag ourselves some last-minute tickets? Because if I read correctly, this is your guys' very first time performing at this venue.
Yeah, we're super excited to play the Fox. It's been a dream for a while. It's just a cool venue and kind of a mainstay among Vancouverites. So it's going to be cool. We are headlining, playing with Supper Time and Passion Mango. We played with Passion Mango before. We know they're amazing. I'm super excited to play with Supper Time. And I am going to wear a costume. So no, I'm not going to say what it is. You got to come to the show to find out.
Get some extra costumes in there.
Yeah.
Tickets through our Instagram. You can through the links. There's links to Ticket event for the Fox Cabaret. Yeah, we're really excited to play there. First time there, and it looks like a fantastic venue. It's gonna be great.
And is everybody in the band going to be wearing a Halloween costume, or is it just going to be yourself?
Well, it's probably just going to be me, because the 25th is a little early for Halloween. But we're playing a show on the 27th as well, Punktoberfest at Wells Studio, and that one is costume, not mandatory, strongly encouraged. Yeah. And we wear a different costume for that one, so you got to come to both shows to see both costumes.
There you go. Yeah, the 27th we're playing. We're headlining with 5 different bands, all ages show. That's going to be a real big one as well. We're really excited for that. It's a big week for us here.
But I have to ask, well, aside from these two amazing performances coming up, and of course this EP that's scheduled to be released very soon, what is next for the Haptics? Like, is there anything we happen to miss during this evening's broadcast? Anything else you guys would still want to talk about or promote? Was to got you here live on the radio station airwaves?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a bunch of new songs we're working on. We've working towards another album. We'd like to get into the studio maybe February next year. And then we want to play as many festivals and around as much as we can next summer. Really get out there and hopefully have the second album out by the summer and just push hard. Yeah, we're really excited about the new stuff as well. It's a bit different. We're kind of trying to evolve and continually,
Yeah, I think
change.
we're trying to push the limits of what we can do, and the new stuff is really beautiful, and I'm excited to bring that to you guys soon. We've also got some merch that we are starting to slowly disseminate into the public. So that'll be a kind of an ongoing project. Yeah.
But before we part ways here this evening, obviously I know how to follow you guys on social media, but for the individuals that might just be discovering the Haptics right here, right now, how can they go about following you guys on all social media platforms? That way they can stay updated on everything you got currently got going on, sorry.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. We're at thehaptics.ca is our website. Everything flows through there. Instagram is the.haptics and on Facebook as well. Check us out. Trying to keep the socials up to date and moving. And the website is probably the best thing to check out. Thehaptics.ca. Check us out there.
Yeah, probably the most timely news on Instagram. And then we do big updates to Facebook as well. And we just also released a new music video that is linked to, I believe, on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to say, first and foremost, thank you so much for a little bit of your time here this Sunday evening, just talking about your band's history and, of course, your most recent out projects leading up to what is next. Honestly, such an honor to speak with both of you. Hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon. But for now, definitely have yourselves a phenomenal night, and of course, safe travels to the shows next week.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. This is a real pleasure.
You're most certainly welcome. Definitely have yourselves a phenomenal night.
All
You
right.
too.
Cheers. Thank you.